Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel where we talk all things Marvel, DC. We go through reviews, reactions, this, that, and the other. Anything you would expect from a Marvel content creator channel, we got it here. So in this video today, since we have Multiverse of Madness, I'm repping this Scarlet Witch, no cap. But I haven't said that in a while. I need to stop. All right, anywho. Since we have Multiverse of Madness coming up here in a few weeks now, we're pretty much in the end game now of marketing, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. They have started the press tour today. I think Lizzie and Benedict and Sam Raimi is in Berlin right now, just marketing the movie. We're in the end game now. So, with that being said, if you don't like spoilers, well, get out of here because, unless you want to hear about the cameos and all that stuff. We don't know if all of these are very true or not, but this is a cameo wish list video for me. So, a Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness cameos wish list for me in percentages that, I would like to see in this movie and I hope to see. Fingers crossed. So, with that being said, if you don't want to hear any of the cameos that are rumored to appear in this movie, it's gonna get out of here. It's gonna get out of here. Well, the thumbnail might have given it away, but anywho. So with that being said, let's just get into this video. First things first, let's start off with Captain Carter. We saw her in What If, Haley Atwell, but it was in an animation form. But will we see the live action form? I think we will. I think this is 100%er. I think there is no doubt we will see her in Multiverse of Madness. We've even seen her shield in one of the posters, one of the earlier posters they put out. So, and I would love to see her. I hope and I pray she is not in the Illuminati. I mean, she was one of the first few rumors to appear in this movie, Captain Carter. And I would really like to see this. I would really like to see her in live action. Of course, Haley Atwell, who knows if she bulked up for this or not. I think this is 100%er, no doubt about it. And I would love to see it. So, tap down. Let's go. Let's get a little spicy. Let's go Wolverine next. I'm going to go a 30% chance. Since, Hugh Jackman, he's been tight on it. He's been, denying it, and been strong about it. He doesn't want to come back. But we've heard, he may be in this, he may not. And then we've heard he won't. It'll be a different Wolverine. But who knows if we'll see a Wolverine in this movie. I think if he's not in this movie, he will most certainly be in Secret Wars. Which I think is the next big, major Avengers Endgame type movie, which I don't know when it'll be. Maybe I've heard rumors from mid 2020s, maybe 2025, 2026, maybe sometime around there. A big multiversal war. I think that's when we'll get they'll be just throwing everybody at us, man, like crazy. So with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, I'm gonna give it a 30% chance. It's a chance, but it's very unlikely. This is one of the ones I will be, you gotta stand up for in the theater. You'd be so hyped to see. I mean, we've seen, we got a hint towards Professor X. We saw his earlobe in the, second trailer for the Super Bowl. And we saw Patrick Stewart talk about it. So, you never know. Because he was calling it quits after Logan, both of them, they had done enough for that with that character. After that, they put it away. But of course, Patrick Stewart is returning in this movie as Professor X, and that's why we're questioning, will he come back? Is he gonna come back in this movie? And next up, Paul Bettany as Vision. Will we see White Vision again in this movie? He's been making a lot of headlines, especially today. I saw something where he said. He thinks he's going to come back because, of course, Kevin Feige doesn't like to leave plot holes. And, we saw him at the end of WandaVision. Took off, never came back. We don't even know where he went. Nobody knows where he went. Hopefully, if he's not in here, he'll be in, Armor Wars. And that's the one major one he's been rumored to appear in. So Vision, I'm gonna go 50-50. I think if we see one, it might be White Vision, the one that took off from WandaVision. So white, I'm gonna go white. Yeah, I'm gonna go 50-50. Or we just may see the human form of Vision, just himself and not in the Vision. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't even know. But forgive me if it doesn't. So again, Vision, I'm going 50-50. Couldn't. And he's been, I am not. So I don't know that direct quote. I know this is kind of crazy part. But again, Vision, 50-50. Next up, Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror. Last time we saw one of his versions of him, I think Sylvie opened up the multiverse by, putting that sword through him and putting through He Who Remains, of course, in the Loki finale. And we're about to see variants of him coming through. And I think, if he's the next Thanos-like villain, big, bad, I think we should be starting getting hints towards him. If that's in the post-credit, I'm fine with that. Or maybe a hint towards one of his, variants. Seeing him or like a flash of him in this movie would be great. So with Kang, I'm going to go 40%. And of course, the movie we'll definitely see him in next, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which will come out next year in 2023. I'm super excited for. So what's Ant-Man going to do up against him? But anywho, as getting off the subject, Kang the Conqueror, I'm going to go 40%. Hopefully we see a hint towards him, maybe a mention, because he's coming. Like, we need a little warning. So that being said with him, Kang, again, 40%. Next up, we got Namor. He has a history of in the comics of being in the Illuminati, but we know he will be the antagonist in Black Panther. So if they do it, it'll be interesting to see if it's like the actor's version that's going to be in Black Panther Wakanda Forever in November, or just a random version that they just put in to be in the Illuminati. And then, we've seen the rumors about the Scarlet Witch going through them. But that's where I think it's like, you get a little, I said 30%, I might drop it down to like maybe 10%. Because honestly, why would you introduce his character and we know he's coming in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and it kind of gets a little messy right there. But Namor, I'm gonna go 10%. I said 30%, but now I'm gonna say 10% because it really don't make sense. Now, if Black Panther was coming out before this movie, I would give it such a higher chance. But now I'm gonna go 10%. Next up, let's just get this one out of the way. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. We've seen all the rumors. Everybody wants him to be in it. The post-credit rumors. We'll see if that's true in a few weeks. But I'm going to give it 60% chance. Of course, we know his Deadpool 3 is going to be in the MCU. So it's going to be interesting to see how they put him in the MCU. Or if that movie will start off with him in the MCU. And then, we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna go 60% we see Deadpool, whether that be just a quick little weird moment in Multiverse of Madness, quick little cameo, or something in the post credits. So I'm not going to be very specific because I keep up with these things. I don't know if y'all do, but I keep up with these things and what people say and what they're hearing. And people are saying he might be in the post credit, and he has. He has a little jokes with him and his friends about, I'm not going to go too far into it. Let me stop. But next up, let's go Quicksilver. I'm going to give him both. I'm going to say both. I want to see both Aaron Taylor Johnson's and Evan Peters. I'm going to give him both 90% because this is this movie is as much Wanda's story as Doctor Strange. And I've seen rumors that Wanda's going to be in it as much as Doctor Strange. She's going to have as much screen time as Strange does in this movie. And I hope this catapults her into, you know, one of her Scarlet Witch solo movie, or Scarlet Witch solo trilogy, which I would love to see. I think Elizabeth Olsen deserves it. Let me not get off track. But Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Evan Peters as Quicksilver in this movie, I want to see it so bad. Both of them. And we like Paul Bettany says, I don't think Feige does things for a reason. I don't think he put Evan Peters in WandaVision just to put him in WandaVision. We have to see him again in this movie for it all to come full circle, I believe. And for him to be in this movie would be so awesome. Both of them, so awesome. And who knows, maybe Evan Peters' version is the real sibling to Wanda. And the Aaron Taylor-Johnson version was just manifested by her. And, you know, I have so many theories in my head. I'm trying not to, you know, what if it comes true? Spoil it for you guys. But what if she could have manifested the Aaron Taylor-Johnson version, and he's actually not real in all reality, but the boner. The boner. Evan Peters' version of Quicksilver, pretty much Foxverse version of Quicksilver. And I like, honestly, I'm one of the ones that like Evan Peters' version better. And I would like to see him and Elizabeth Olsen as, you know, the Maximoff siblings. That would be so dope to see. Next up, and I'm very conflicted about this one. If you keep up with me on all my social media, I've talked about this one very heavily. And that's John Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic. See, I want him to be the main MCU's Mr. Fantastic. And whatever happens in this movie, I hope he's still the Mr. Fantastic in the MCU. Whatever happens. Or Ioan Gruffudd. I want to see Ioan Gruffudd because of the rumors that might happen to the Illuminati in this movie. You know, I really want to see John Krasinski in the MCU and be the main MCU's Mr. Fantastic. And of course, we know we don't have a casting for that movie yet. Spiderman's director, No Way Home, the No Way Home trilogy director is going to be directing that. John Watts is going to be directing the Fantastic Four, and I think it's coming out 2024 maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But with that, I think one of them's going to be in it. Whether it's Ioan Gruffudd or John Krasinski's. I really don't want to see John Krasinski's because, you know, ultimately we know what's going to happen. Or, you know, I wouldn't mind it if he appears as a variant. And then we see the MCU version later on down the road when we see maybe the Fantastic Four and a post-credit for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Or in the Fantastic Four movie straight up. So, whatever happens, you know, I want John Krasinski's to be the main MCU Mr. Fantastic. So, with that being said, Mr. Fantastic, I'm going 100%. He's going to be in it. I think knowing about it, I'm still going to be pumped to see it in theater because, just thinking about this movie just gets me excited. Next up, Black Panther. I'm gonna go 20% because he's also an original version of, you know, in the comics in the Illuminati. But I don't know who they would do because, you know, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. I don't know who they would put. Again, if Wakanda Forever, I would look at this different if Wakanda Forever came out before this movie. But I don't know. Would they have gotten Michael B. Jordan back to be the Illuminati version of Black Panther? I don't know. That'd be cool to see. I'm going to give it a 20% chance, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to see it. I don't know if I'm ready to see another Black Panther, if that makes sense, until Wakanda Forever. So I don't think it would make sense, just as Namor wouldn't make sense. So that's that. Next up, I'm going to go Storm. Next up, Halle Berry Storm. 85%. 85%. I've noticed people talking about, you know, her going back to her, like a version of her hair that she had during the X-Men when she was Storm. So I haven't seen many rumors, but I wouldn't doubt it. That's why I have such a high chance at 85%. So I'm giving Storm an 85% chance. I don't have really much to say about her, but I would love to see her. It would be awesome to see her. I would be thrilled to see her. That would be a pop moment, a crowd cheering moment in the theater. Let's go! But yeah, with Storm, I'm going 85%. Who else we got next? Oh, we can't forget about Toby Mcguire's Spiderman. I'm going, put 30%, but that was before, I saw the marketing of, I don't know how to describe it. It was like something to where he worked in one of the, I think it was in Spider-Man 2 where he worked, and yeah, I think it was Spider-Man 2. Like, it was the place he worked, and the name of the pizza place he worked at was in, one of the marketings for Multiverse of Madness. So I'm going to push it up to, I said 30%, but I'm pushing this up to 50-50. I'm pushing it up to 50-50. And people said he was in it, but he got cut. I don't know if I believe those rumors. And this will be, even though we've seen him in Spider-Man No Way Home, it's another hype moment. This is, he's back with Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi put him in here. Man, that's another exciting moment in the theater. Wholesome moment. I hope we get a Spider-Man 4 with them too. But I'm not going to get on the different subject of the Spider-Man movies. But Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm going 50-50. Coin flip, man. Like, most of these, like, once you think about it, it's like, I don't know. But yeah, that's how I feel about Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I'm going 50-50. It would be so beautiful. And, they joked about it. Was it also the second movie that they joked about a Strange in their universe? Like, yeah, because it was talking about Dr. Octopus, and it was trying to figure out his name. Doctor Strange. It's already taken. So they already made little jokes in that. I would love to see the Doctor Strange in that universe. So it would make sense, honestly. That would be a wholesome moment. So again, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm going to go 50-50. I originally said 30%, 50-50. Lastly, this is a big one. This is a humongous one. Oh, no, two more actually. Two more. Jean Grey. We all want to see it, man. We all want to see it. We all want to see this matchup between the Scarlet Witch and Jean Grey. Who would win? I'm biased. I'm already wearing, I'm biased. I don't care what any of y'all say in the comment section. I'm biased towards the Scarlet Witch. You can't tell me nothing. I'm a homer. I'm rocking, if I'm rocking with a person, I'm rocking with them the long way, no matter what. But whether that be Famke Janssen's or Sophie Turner, I'm giving them both 50-50. I might say Sophie Turner's is 40%, but I'm going to go 50-50. But man, oh man, would that be a moment? Like, there's only two people, I'm not going to mention another one, two people that could put up an actual fight with the Scarlet Witch. Jean Grey and this other person. And I think it's only a matter of time before the other person gets introduced in the MCU. You know what I mean. I would even say that for a cameo too in this movie. But I'm not going to do too many cameos, And lastly, Magneto. Will it be one of the versions from the Vox verses from the original, Ian McKellen, or Michael Fassbender? I'm giving it, I said 50-50. I have too many 50-50s on here. I'm going to commit to something. I'm going to go 88%. because, like I said earlier in the video, this story has so much to do with Wanda and her grief and what she's going through. And if you're, I don't know, I'm not a comics person, like I've said, but you know, you research a little bit and you know what's going on to an extent. And just an imagining if something happens to her and he comes up out of nowhere. My goodness. Ian McKellen's or Michael Fassbender's, I'm both, I have the same feeling about the Quicksilvers. I think if you gotta have both of them. You gotta have both of them. From Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver and Evan Peters' Quicksilver, I think they both got to be in it. So I'm giving them 90%. Magneto's, I'm giving them 88%. Both of them got to be in here, or at least one. But I'm thinking big, and this would be massive. So, and I don't know if y'all watched the John Cameos show. He said, I think it was a few weeks ago, there are more big, so he got this from an important person that is close to the situation. And he said, there are more, this is an email John Cameos got. Quote, there are more big surprises in Doctor Strange 2 than Infinity War, Endgame, and No Way Home combined. I'm going to leave you on that. Just let y'all think about that. And this movie deserves all the hype. It deserves all the hype. So I just want to just hype this movie up as much as we can. We got a few weeks left, ladies and gentlemen. These are the cameos. How dare I? How dare I? One more cameo. Superior Iron Man. 90%. Tom Cruise. I'm going 90%. Seen a lot. We've seen all the rumors. 90%. That's how you go big. Tom Cruise, Superior Iron Man. We want to see it. We saw the bots. Is it Ultron bots or his bots? We don't know. But yes, this movie deserves all the hype. Deserves all the massive hype. I hope your theater is filled up to the max. I don't think mine is, because I live in a little town in Virginia. So I just hope everyone has a great experience. We are a few weeks away. We are in the end game now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start building up the hype. Let's start getting excited. Let's start rallying together and having fun. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching as long as you have. This is a long video, so I appreciate you guys for sticking along, watching the cameos. I know I ramble, so thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the pillars of this channel, and I just want to be able to give back to you guys some way, some form or fashion in the future. So share this out to everyone you know. Hit the like button and subscribe. If you're new, share it to at least 3 people you know. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share this video out if you want to the people you know that want to know about the cameos. If they don't want to know what little spoilers, possible cameos in this movie, don't send them to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love and peace. We out here.